Just when I was younger, I've always uh, doing chores around the house. I was just didn't know that I could get money for really doing chores for not just not around my house, but my aunts and uncles. They would pay us to come over and help them do stuff around their house. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I would do things like that all the time. So I've always had money, I guess, since I was little. I just by doing knowing that being able to work, I would get some money for doing it. So
So you come from a big family. You said aunts, uncles, working for them. What's kind of your
yeah. So I have my mother, her sister Patty, Uncle Martin, Carl, Uncle Carl, and then I have that's it actually.
yeah?
And then there's just a lot of kids.
Okay,
So my mom has 5 kids. My aunt has 7, I believe. And then my uncle Carl, he has, I want to say 4. And then my uncle Martin, he doesn't have any kids.
they're not scared to procreate on your side,
Yeah,
huh?
there's a lot of us. So, and growing up, we my mom had me when she was very young. So I want to say it was 15, 16 years old. She had me, and then she had all of us kind of in a row. So we really just bounced around. We didn't really have a house. So growing up, we were always at our aunts or uncles or my grandma's house. So it was kind of a fun childhood, really.
Lots of cousins to
Lots of cousins,
hang
man.
out with.
We lived at my aunt's at one time. There was probably 13 teenagers in the whole house.
Holy
Yeah, and it
cow!
was in a big house, so we all like just in the basement. We all had some place. We had a bed, or you were lucky if you had a bed. If you had a bed, then you were the king.
Mm.
So I had a bed. I had a big bed, but no, that was just at my aunt's house. But as we grow up, we just always had uh, we just didn't have much. So
Yeah.
so I
You
always knew you had to work to get somewhere.
come from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
So I know you started off in plumbing or it was appliance repair, right?
Yep. Appliance
So
repair.
and then moved into plumbing a little bit from there, and then kind of what was your journey? Because you started pretty young there too, as well.
Yeah. So my first company we started when I started the company at 19.
At 19.
I think it was about 17, 18. Like I said before, uh, a gentleman by the name of Arnie came to my house, fixed my mom's house, her dryer, and I seen how quick he was in and out of the house. So it was like, wow, I could make pretty good money. So I asked him if he would train me, and or I could if I could learn what he's doing, and he said, yeah, take my number. And I didn't think he would ever call, but one day he did call, and he offered me an opportunity. At the time, I didn't think it was the greatest opportunity, but it was $20 a day. And then as I found out, it was $20 a day, 10, 15 hours a day, and 7 days a week. So it wasn't very much, but
Wow.
then I had issues with it at first, but I talked to my mother and she kind of told me basically you're getting paid to go to school, so think of it that way. So that's how I thought of it, and I did get laughed at by my uncles and just probably just people in general because I was only getting $20 a day. So, but anyways, 3 months down the road, I was given a cell phone and a truck, and I was able to start making money. So 30% on every job that I was given, and that was probably around 18, 19, 20, I believe. My uncle had to sell his house, so I bought my first house on a land contract. So that's the first time I've experienced a land contract. uh, and I had some shoebox money, so I gave him that and I had a house. And
Wow.
now, so I was about, and then that's before that. Obviously, Malia, my wife now, we were together. I think 2 years or a year before that, in South Omaha is where we stayed at. We had our first daughter there, Ayana, and we moved into the house. I was a little worried because my mortgage payment was, I want to say it was $1,200 at the time. And then I had a little company that I just, not a company. I was a subcontractor for Arnie, which
Okay.
is a appliance rescue
Mm.
was the name of his company.
Is this still around, or is
No,
he?
no, it's not around. So basically, going forward, he went out of business. So I got this house. I just barely. I think I just got married, had my kid. I think another kid was on the way, and Arnie went out of business. But in the meantime, we would always do work for another gentleman by the name of Sam, and he lived in my neighborhood, surprisingly. But he did the same type of work, but he only did the older machines. So he was like, "Hey, I have work for you if you want to do it." So he started subbing me work, and he actually gave me 50%.
Oh wow.
So it was a blessing.